Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And it's Goodwin missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And the three ball is good. Bridges got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The top two things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bridges. And it's Doncic missing. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution, Jackson Hayes.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution on the court.
Brunson with it to the paint. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got 5 points now this quarter.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? To see.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
And look now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team. In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Reeves outside. It's deflected. Stolen by Brunson. To take the lead. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Keeping his hands active. Brunson able to knock it away and convert. How about the effort?
Ron right side. Vanderbilt with the screen. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. Los Angeles with another miss.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Both teams will make substitutions. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Master Robinson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James. Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Doncic powers it home.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Can't sink it. And that was an important free throw.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he didn't do enough to put them in the lead.
It's in!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
To the middle. Vanderbilt with the steal. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Substitution on the court.
And an intentional foul right there.
Josh Hart. First personal foul. Second team foul. James.
Gets the first. That will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Towns for 3. So it's Los Angeles taking the double.
I know she wanna slap me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it get so long. Why the I'm feeling like this? They don't wanna see me win, I suppose. But no matter what I won't quit. I've been going through motions, trying to make it home. Through these ups and downs, trying to right my wrongs. I still think about them days I was losing hope. It's levels success, you the GOAT. Driving slow, supercharged Range Rover. Fighting Glen Cove, income perpetual. One left, rest is gone. I'ma need some extra, bro. We been giving lessons though, showing better ways. Orange juice and ends with the shades closed. We been on some other, get money, I suppose.
I said they were coming for us, but me no different. Said they got something for us, but that ain't your ego, is it?
Live from New York at the home of the Knicks, it's the NBA. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Brunson. Pacers with the rebound.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Siakam's shot is off. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court, and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
All right, David, thanks. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Nembhard with it. Bridges covering. On the wing, Turner. Here's Siakam. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Towns wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's Nembhard on the wing. Outside Turner. Screen by Siakam. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Hart. And here's Towns. Over Siakam. And Towns gets it to go.
And the defense has to guard Towns better than this because he is just too gifted a shooter.
Turner with the screen. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. Finished off the break.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
To the middle. Here's Turner. Banked in off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Now, here's Siakam. Here's Nembhard. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Brunson scanning the floor. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Indiana leading. Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Now the Knicks with it. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height. He's got the length. And when he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
Halliburton, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Robinson, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Halliburton, no good. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Great concentration from Robinson there. Good work to accept the contact and then keep working through it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
That's his first.
And that one misses. Here's Nesmith. Still scoreless. Now Brunson. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks lead by 4.
The Pacers, 9.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
New York leading by 4. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Good D by Siakam.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but we're do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Pass to Robinson. And he lays it straight in. Robinson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
For 3, Siakam. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Down low, Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Payne just opening things up for this offense by moving the ball.
Inside. Outside for Halliburton. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Nembhard. And a miss there off the inbound. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Payne. And he drops it in from the low post. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
To the inside. Here's Robinson. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
Siakam, right side. Off target on the 15-footer. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Hart. Hits the jumper. Hart's got 5.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
Here's Halliburton. And it comes off the front of the rim. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
6 to shoot. McBride's shot is off. Pacers trail by 9. Indiana moving it around. Neesmith can't get it to go.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. New York needs to get off a shot. Moves back up. Now Payne. Back to Robinson. And another shot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Turner looking around. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Nembhard's got his second bucket of the game to go. Gets it off. The shot, no good. And so we wrap up the first half. New York ahead. They're up by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Nembhard. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. New York leading by 7. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Towns. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And it's the Pacers ball. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now, being assertive.
Siakam left side. Here's Turner. Rebounded by Hart. The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
The Knicks shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Pacers trail by 11. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
17, P.J. Tucker.
And it's the Pacers ball. 8-point game. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's the pick. Here's Turner. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the fallback jumper. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Pass to Towns. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And there are subtleties to Big Cat's approach. Nice pump fake that time.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pacers trailed by 9. Siakam outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Siakam's got 10 points.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Towns the screen. 3-pointer. And the 3-ball is good. He's got 8.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Towns. Bridges up top. Outside, Towns. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
You try to stay as much as you can connected with Brunson, but Just knows how much space he needs to squeeze one off.
Pass to Siakam. Rebounded by Tucker. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Tucker with the ball. Here's Brunson. Launches it. There's Brunson from deep.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Halliburton outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter. Brunson, left side. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Pass to Turner. Back to Siakam. Down low. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Indiana with it. Turner with the screen. Halliburton drives in. The shot by Turner, no good. Brunson outside. Shoots over Nembhard. And so it's New York. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have made it
27.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. New York leading by 13. Brunson up top. Brunson with another miss. Pacers trail by 13. Turner for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
3-point goal.
Turner's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pacers. Brunson downhill. Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a ride. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
The shot by Turner, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson. Clock at 6. Shoots over Nembhard. And the Knicks miss again. Pacers trail by 12. Screen by Siakam. And he hits the jumper for two.
Running the pick and roll with just tremendous patience and poise. Halliburton reading the defense so well. He exploited that opening.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Brunson. Brunson, nice touch on the floater.
You don't need size to score in the lane. It's certainly helpful, but you can see Brunson there with that little teardrop. Who's going to stop that?
Halliburton. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 12. Now here's Brunson. Anunoby outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
That doesn't go either for Halliburton. It's Hart on the wing. And the Knicks hit again.